Hey guys, Justice here, coming to you from my home office in Clinton, and it's been a while since I've cut a video for you guys, and I've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about, a lot of announcements to make, some things that have happened, some stuff that's upcoming, so I'm just really pumped to be here. Recently, I've had a lot of things go on in my business, and I want to share them with you. I've started to really hit a higher level of momentum from a standpoint of lead generation, sales, exposure and signups into my primary as well. Kind of firing on all cylinders here. And I've received some recent honors. A lot of you that have been following me for some time know that I'm very active inside the My Lead System Pro attraction marketing system. And, recently I got put onto their master marketers team, which places me really as one of the top 15 to 20 producers inside the system. In fact, in the last 30 to 60 days, I've been a top 3 producer inside the system. And we're going to get to, in a minute, really kind of boil down to how I've done that, because I want to share it with you so that you can have some clarity as to how to get these kind of results in your business. Now, the other honor I've gotten is Member of the Month inside My Lead System Pro, because my business has just really continued to grow and now hit this crazy speed. I've gotten that honor, which is really, really a special thing. It's gotten me loads of exposure. I've gotten to connect with a lot of great people in different places. People coming and seeking me out, people finding me on Facebook, etc., which is something we need to talk about. I have just created a Facebook fan page, and I want to connect with you there. Now, we're going to get to, in a minute, what I have to offer you for those that do connect with me on the Facebook fan page. I have a little gift for you, but we're going to get to that at the end of today's video. I've had a lot of conversations. As I generate more leads and sales and signups and teammates on all different levels, I get to talk to more and more people, right? And, as I have these conversations, I really get more clarity on what holds people back, the little things that are keeping them from maybe getting where they want to get in their business. So today, I wanted to take a minute. I've given this a lot of thought, and I wanted to take a minute and boil down, the 4 simple steps to get success in this business, the 4 simple steps to get your business moving into a phase of momentum that I can only begin to explain to you what that's like. What it's like to have leads and commissions just come into your email box while you're sleeping, what it's like to have your phone ring and have a perfect stranger at the other end that they don't think you're a stranger, because you've done such a good job marketing that they're ready to work with you. It's a powerful, powerful thing, and you can do it too. So let's talk for a minute here, right? We're going to do our 4 steps, right? Now, the first step, and for those of you that have been following me for some time, I know I harp on this, and you might be like, okay, Justice, I get it. But this is a big one, And that is, you got to decide. Now, what do I mean by decide? Well, it seems so simple, right? You have to make a decision. Well, you're probably thinking, I'm already in network marketing. I chose a company. I'm doing X, Y, Z to build my business, so I've already decided. Well, that's not always the case, Based on all the conversations I get to have, it's amazing, and I've got some content coming out in the future, in the near future here about language, and what your language says about, where you're at relative to success. But, just to harp on that for just a moment, when I talk to people, I can hear in the things they say as to whether they're really all in or not, as to whether they've really made the decision to build this business, or whether they're doing things like trying, or hoping this works. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to that either they're giving network marketing a shot for the first time, or they've been in and out of the industry forever without getting the results they're looking for, and they hope this is the one. I really love the product. I really love the leadership. This is my time. I hope this is the one. Guys, the biggest thing you have to wrap your head around is that the product and the leadership, that's all great. The comp plan, that's great. But it really comes down to you. You're not going to brand the business. Everybody's out there pushing your business. Everybody's out there pushing great products. Everybody's out there with great comp plans and leadership and timing. It boils down to you. So if you're sitting there, you're thinking, I hope this is the one. I hope this time the company is going to be the one that takes me over the edge. You're setting yourself up for some undesirable results, because the fact of the matter is it comes down to you, and you've got to make that decision. Okay? It's not about hoping, it's not about trying, it's about doing. Okay? Now, next, step 2 in the 4 steps to getting the desired results in your business here. And now this can apply to online or offline. I mean, I do mostly online marketing. Okay, and that's why we've connected, because that's probably your interest. Or maybe you're seeing this for the first time. You found me on YouTube or just found one of my websites, and you're expressing an interest in online marketing. What I'm going to say here can apply to on or offline, but we're going to make more of the argument for online. And that is, you're going to choose a specialty. Now, you've probably heard this said even when you first found the industry. Somebody probably said to you, listen, you just got to plug into the system and you got to follow a leader. Do exactly what they do and you'll get what they have. And there's a level of truth to that, okay? I'm a big believer in modeling like that. The only thing is I'm also a believer in building your business the way you want to build it, okay? If chasing down friends and family and hounding them is something that you're not comfortable with, then you shouldn't do it. Okay, now I'm all about moving outside of our comfort zones, okay, but not to the point where it's unenjoyable. Okay, if it's making you grow, that's one thing. A lot of times we have to get over our fears, we have to step over a hurdle, we have to get to a place, we should be in a level of discomfort, okay, it means we're growing. But from a standpoint of something that you do not enjoy doing, day in, day out, well, how are you going to sustain that for 2, 3, 5 years? It's just not going to happen. Okay, so don't misunderstand me. I mean, you should move outside of your comfort zones. You should get the courage up to do things that you're scared to do or maybe won't enjoy initially. But if you do something repeatedly and you don't enjoy it, well, then that's not the way you should be building your business. Okay, and that's my 2 cents. I mean, those are the philosophies I stand by. You're going to have different people tell you different things, but I think if you take a common sense approach here and you want to be in this business for the long haul, are you going to be in it if you don't like it? If you don't like doing it? Of course not. Okay? So please understand the difference there. I want you to move out to your comfort zone, but I want you also to start thinking there are different ways to build this business. Okay? There are different approaches to finding new prospects. And what you need to do is you need to choose one. You need to choose a specialty, okay? A way that you're going to find prospects, something that resonates with you, something that you can get really fired up about. Because I think by now, if you've connected with me, you realize that your list is enough. Okay, it's just not going to be enough to build a massive business. Can you make a few sales? Yes. Okay, can you start your organization? Yes. Should you start with your warm market list? Yeah, I do. I believe so. And I believe that if you've decided you're going to build this business, that you can start with your warm market list and really not have any problems. There's a lot of people that think, hey, I really need to get some results before I get in there and get to my warm market. They've seen me do something like this before, and, I got to get results, and then I can go back to this person. That's not true. If you've decided that you're building the business with or without them, and all you're doing is giving them a courtesy of a call and finding out if they're open, giving them an opportunity to take a look at what you're doing, and you've decided, hey, if they say no, that's okay, I'm moving on, I'm building my business, well, then you don't need those results, right? That decision, that posture, that confidence, that speaks for itself. And those people, some of those people will come back around, okay? So, it does all start here. So now let's assume you choose a specialty. What is it? Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's video marketing, maybe it's blogging, okay? And it really is important that you buckle down on one and start to get good at it, okay? Start to get really good at it. And the truth is, guys, if you see people getting results with a strategy, then it works. Okay, then you can build your business with that strategy. And the fact of the matter is all these different strategies work. It's about what you can become passionate about. It's about what you can do day in and day out and get good at. So you have to choose something. You have to focus. Now, if you're an offline marketer, that's fine. There's different meetup groups and networking groups, and you can get into prospecting in public, and you can do different things like, flyers and mailers, and pick something. And pick something that you're gonna get behind, you're gonna get passionate, and you're gonna get good at. Now, here's the big one, guys. Once you've picked something, You need to connect with a leader that's really good at the specialty that you think you can be passionate about. Now, what do I mean by connect with a leader? Well, sure, find them on Facebook and, maybe get on their email list, or if you're offline, make sure you tap into that person and you work closely with them on an offline basis. But by connect with them, I mean, you need to work with them. Okay, now, the more people make, the bigger they become in this industry, the higher the demand is for their time and the more valuable it becomes. Okay, so here's something that some people have a difficult time with, and I really want to help you kind of get over this. You need to connect with a leader not just on Facebook or not just get on their email list, but you need to connect with them on a deeper level from a business standpoint. Okay, you need to maybe join them in their primary company, join them or buy a system that they use, or, buy a training program that they offer. And, I know that a lot of people are like, hey, I don't want to spend the money until I see results, or, I don't have the money. Well, this is business, and you need to invest in yourself, you need to invest in the business, and that's going to show that leader that you're serious, okay? Because, let's face it, there's only so many hours in the day, okay? If my phone rings right now, and somebody wants a half hour of my time, well, that's valuable to me, okay? Now, I mean, am I going to just give a half hour of my time to each and every person that comes on my fan page or jumps on my email list or calls my number? I try. I do my best. I mean, we all do. We all try our best, okay? But the fact of the matter is there's limited time in the day. And, we did this for time freedom, not to work 24 hours around the clock. So if you're really committed to this business, okay, if you're really committed to succeeding and you've chosen something that you can get behind, well, the next step is to connect with a leader who really specializes in the same thing, okay? And we've discussed what I mean by connect. At that moment, you're going to model what they do. I mean, really, that's what you're going to do. You're going to copy what they do. Okay, they do X, Y, Z and then post it here, or they use this tool, or they go use this process, or this is what they'd say when someone connects with them. That's what you're going to do, okay? And the last step, not too complicated, right, guys? I mean, this is relatively simple stuff. I have boiled it down, but if you think about it, okay, these are 4 simple steps to success. If you follow these steps, it's very hard to go wrong. Now, I mean, it wouldn't be fair for me to guarantee that you have success. That's just, I'm not even allowed to do that. But, okay, when you really think about this, this is an incredible, simple action plan to get where you want to be. So last, okay, is consistent daily action. All right, now, what do I mean by consistent daily action? Everybody's in a different boat, okay? Some people start this part-time. Some people dive in full-time right away. Some people have multiple responsibilities, full-time job, family, etc. Well, is that going to stop you from success? It's not, if you stick to this plan, okay? What it will do is it may delay success. It may extend the time period through which you can get to where you want to be, because, you're limited in the amount of time you can apply. But I'm a believer that everybody can take a few minutes, 15, 20, a half hour, an hour out of a day and apply it to something if they really wanted it, even more for most people. Okay, I've spoken to a lot of people. They say, well, I don't have that hour. I said, well, get up an hour earlier for the next 90 days. I mean, what do you want? This is life-changing stuff, guys. This is an opportunity to have more, okay, to have what you want. Is that not worth waking up an extra hour early for, 60, 90, 120 days, whatever it takes, right? So when I talk about consistent daily action, I'm not talking about you have to put in 6 hours every day, or person B has to put in 2 hours or a half hour, whatever. The bottom line is this, okay, you need to put a plan together, and you need to take action daily that moves your business forward. Now, if you take a half hour of action daily, okay, that moves along that plan, and you do it consistently, are you going to get to the same place as someone that takes 2 hours of action daily? Well, no, they're going to get there faster than you are. Okay, I'm no genius, but probably 4 times faster. All right, I mean, this is common sense stuff, guys, but you have to make the commitment to doing it. Okay, so once you have that person and model, if you take consistent action daily that moves your business forward, you're really going to be amazed at the results. You know, they may not come overnight, they probably won't. You know, so much is going to depend on who you're connected with, how disciplined you are from a standpoint of moving that strategy forward. But the bottom line is this: always be moving your business forward. We've all fallen off the horse. I have. Okay, I've had bad days, I've had bad weeks where I'm like, man, I can't believe I didn't do X, Y, Z, or man, I wanted to do all this stuff and I only got this done. But the bottom line is this: I would never let an extended period of time go by in a day where I didn't do one thing that was going to move that business forward. I didn't get that one priority thing knocked off that list. I mean, that's what you have to do. Nobody's perfect, okay, but you have to keep doing things that move you forward. Now, I hope this helps, guys. I hope this gives you some clarity. I hope at least one person watching this starts taking the steps, even if it's just here. Even if they just say, you know what, I'm going to do it. Because if you don't choose that now, when are you going to do it? Okay? If this isn't the thing that you're going to do, what is it going to be? Okay, we're all here because we want more. So it's time to decide to have it. It's time to get moving. It's time to make a decision that you're going to do this, that you're not trying it, that you're not seeing how it works and giving yourself an out. I've got news for you. It works. Okay, that's all you need to know. Now, you know, I'm really fired up about the honors I've received recently. I'm very thankful for all of you that are watching this video, for following me and for your support, and I really appreciate everybody. You know, and I really want to connect with more people on Facebook, and I want to start getting more active in social media. You know, a lot of you that have been following me for a little while understand that I do a lot of video marketing, blogging, content creation, things like that. I have not been very active on social media, and you know, it's part of expanding my business here. So, you know, I've got a gift for you today. If you're on my YouTube channel, or if you're not, you need to get over there. You know, there's going to be a little sign that says you can get a free $97 training. Okay, and then there's a little Facebook link there, and that's on the main page there of my channel. If you go click that Facebook link, okay, I have a $97. That's the value. I'm going to give it to you absolutely free. It's a social media training. Okay, it's one of the best Facebook marketing trainings out there, and really it'll do wonders for you from a standpoint of understanding the right and wrong things to do on Facebook when building this business. I'm almost glad that I wasn't really active on social media because I see so many people butcher it. Okay, and I know that if it was when I was getting started, I would have, you know, really made a lot of mistakes and kind of burnt out my warm market without ever even talking to them, you know, because that's where they are. They're on Facebook, you know. So go up there, grab that training. Okay, you'll see the link when you're on my YouTube channel. I can't wait to be sharing that information with you. I can't wait to share so much more information with you. I've got great YouTube training coming down the pipeline here. It's in the works. I mean, I'm just really fortunate. I'm really blessed. I'm really grateful. You know, I appreciate you, and I can't wait to continue sharing all this great information with you. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll be in touch very soon.